That's nice. We can move right there. Although it's the background gonna be fucked up. Stand like right here. Shalom, y'all from Allah. Hebrew Israelites talks Oklahoma. Once again, the prophets have downfall of Babylon. Great. First things first, turn to the east. Give our praise glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakadash. Which is better with the Son's created brother, the Son, the Holy Spirit. Double honors to the Apostle Elders of Brave Millstone. And Shalom. This is brothers living the truth. Shalom to brothers and sisters that's listening and studying to yourselves to prove. Shalom. I'm talking to you right now. I'm fresh out watching that Civil War movie. I highly recommend you go watch it. You know, full of all kinds of biblical prophecy, which we're going to talk about in this lesson. But right now, the whole spirit of everything that's going on is war. You know, you just had Joe Biden, tell the Israeli government that they don't want no parts of this war. You need to wrap it up. Don't go there. I'm not going to have your back. That's because Babylon the Great is scared of Russia and China, man. That red horse is about to come. Plus, they already know they already been invaded. You know, they're already over here. They just waiting on orders to be called up. So, with that, we just heard that Iran tried to pellet Israel with missiles. What I'm hearing, they knocked all of them, intercepted them. They got that Iron Dome. So they say they don't missiles get across, but they made an attack, though. The Israelis took out one of their, what's that, their general in Israel. No, sorry, sorry. Iran said they're going to fire back, and we just seen that. We start off, this is Matthew 24:6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See, that be not trouble, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Verse 7. But nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. Verse 8. All these are the beginning of sorrow. So that's rumors of war right there. We at war. You know, Ukraine, Russia about to wrap their stuff up. About to go to the next phase of war. It's going to be Iran versus Israel. They've been at war on proxy, but now it's about to heat up. They about to start bringing out the big guns, especially if America, Babylon the Great joins in. They already done put the warning threat out. You step in, I'm going to come up and smack it, man. You better leave my little brother alone. I was going to say, Russia should be a guard unto them. That's happening. So Babylon the Great, hey, they really don't want the smoke, man. They just worried about, you know, doing some drag shows. The U.S. military really is weak. It's the weakest it's ever been in the history of, you know, being Babylon the Great. The dudes straight. I'm looking at the U.S. military, man. Most of them looking 65, man. You can see that Babylon the Great, America get a quick L. They ain't about to whoop nothing, man. Like the scripture say, he that be spoiling, when he seeks to spoil, he should be spoiled. That's what's about to happen. You know, Babylon the Great about to get messed up. And like the vision is clear now. You can see it. Joe Biden can see it. That's why he said, hey man, we don't want the smoke. When have you ever known Americans say something like that? I've never heard Americans say they don't want the smoke, man. Usually it's that they tell you like what they about to do. I'm about to, you know, blow your whole country up. That's what Babylon the Great say. Now with Joe Biden, they talk about, you know, we don't want it, man. That's your fight. They're gonna get drugged into it. The Israelis are gonna drag them into it. And then they're gonna be spread thin. Right now they already spread thin. That's like, you know, the Civil War pop off, Babylon the Great ain't got enough to quell all the war that's gonna go on. At all. So I'm gonna bring this out right here. This is Jeremiah 51 and 30. The mighty men of Babylon performed the fight. They remained their whole. Their might have failed. They became as women. All that transmission stuff. They have burnt their dwelling places, or bars are broken. So the whole bars is opened up. Our bars is broken, man. It's a jailbreak in this place. You best believe China got people here. Russia got people here. And Esau right now, like it was an Edomite. I did a lesson on it. Edomite burnt himself up. Talking about free Palestine. Remember that? Yeah. So Esau don't want to fight, man. I've never known Esau not want to fight. Now they don't want to. When you look at Esau, you can tell they don't want to fight. They all 65, man. They walk around in flops and stuff. These devils ain't ready to. Red belly, Super Trump support Edomites might put up a fight, but if a force come in strong enough, you're gonna see them give it up too, man. They don't give it up. Esau's turn to go, so he's not gonna be. Hey, now the hand's gonna be upon the wicked, as the scriptures say. If your hands be upon the wicked, we at the end. So the bloody man, they done robbed, murdered, took everybody's stuff. Now that's what to happen to him. He about to get did like that. And we're here for it. We waiting on it, man. We calling on your high to try to come destroy this place. The destruction is coming soon. And Esau knew it. That whole Civil War movie was nothing but predictive programming. You know, that's not 100% spot on. Nothing Esau do is. But this devil know he about to go down. And he know he gonna go down by Civil War. Civil War gonna break out here first. Let them try to mandate some more juice. They ain't trying to keep up that bird flu. That stuff ain't getting no traction, man. Nobody wants to do another lockdown. And they keep pushing. They're gonna push it, then it's gonna be war, man. And 2/3 Jake, hey, that's gonna be Esau part biggest resistance right there. It's gonna be them. The warhead Negroes.
It's book of Nahum, chapter 3, verse 1. And it said, woe to the bloody city, it is full of lies and violence. And it said, the prey departed not. So right here, and it said, the very first verse, it said, woe to the bloody city. And that bloody city is pretty much America, aka Babylon the Great. But it says it is all full of lies and violence. Okay, everything that America, the society of America has been built on is full of lies and violence. Okay, look how America has been established. Okay, and then it says the prey departed not, which is pretty much the Hebrew Israelites. All right, so-called Hebrew Israelites in that America.
I had a point, man, going back into Brother Tayacha Raleigh was saying, man, I couldn't find that precept, but I'll have to look it up somewhere. But he was saying that Iran and Israel just had that little drone strike, and all they're gonna do is compound more and more problems, get other places into the war scenario, just like because if two small military that got good military power, and that's going to draw more and more. It's going to draw the big boys out, as you would say. Russia, like the brother said, Russia should be a guardian to Iran, and America's a guardian to Israel. So that's that precept right there. At least the block should draw them out. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, Jeremiah 50:45, the precept I was talking about. With two of them, right? And it says, therefore, hear ye the counsel of the Lord that he have taken against Babylon, and the purposes that he have purposed against the land of the Chaldeans. Surely the least of the flocks should draw them out. Surely should make their habitation desolate with them.
And that desolate is going to happen, man. America's going to be destroyed in this when everything's all said and done. When World War III kicks off, and the Lord cracked them skies and the valley of this place is going to be through within an hour, man. In 1 hour, the Lord said this place is going to be through. And all these nations that's against this place are going to turn around and shoot missiles on. It's going to happen, man. It's biblical prophecy, man. What the Lord says is going to happen is definitely going to happen. We can gotta wait for that time to happen. And we're seeing signs of it, and we're seeing steps towards that.
He said the least of the flock. Who's the least of the flock? That's them in red leaves. Them ish people, they're the smallest group on the face of the planet. And they're the ones that's like getting everything started. Because dude is like on a genocidal campaign. He trying to genocide the Palestinians because he's scared. He got cases mounting on him. His own people don't like him. So because of that, they're in rulership. They're disrupting the peace on the whole earth. That's what Esau does. He takes peace from the earth. And so with that being said, you got Eastern Edomites, German Edomites, Russia, they all stirred up. Like, man, you the reason why I can't get nothing going. You know, Moab always got kicked in his butt, and Moab is the Lord's washpot. So they're looking to get at Esau. You know, Jake, you know, we've been waiting to get at Esau. So we waiting our time. Ham is starting to wake up out of his funk and tell Esau, get out of here. I don't need your foreign aid. A lot of Hamite, which is African, their governments are military governments. They got military dudes in their government, man. I'm ready to fight. Why? Because Russia got them riled up.
And China, going back to what you said, China is even cutting off aid and cutting off things with America, Babylon the Great. They said they don't want no more of their products like corn and other other things like that, man. So, hey, man, that's the sign of war right there. When you shut down export and imports, it's like, nah, I don't want to deal with it. Nah, the next thing is to go close after that, man.
God. And then Esau, what is he disguised for? Oh, we got barges breaking down, bridges breaking down. No, man, these other countries want to mess with you no more. Why? Because like the scriptures say, he's been made mayor. Everybody now know that Esau is the bloody, murderous man and the thief. Nobody wants to deal with him. And now you already know the results of that. You know, you ain't going to have your country no more. Ishmael no longer wants to deal with Esau. Saudi Arabia is trading their oil with Russia. They lost their biggest oil trader. That's going to lead to war. Oh, well, that's going to lead to war. Other countries say we ain't dealing with the dollar no more. They're making the bricks monetary. Their own money coming up. We reading that book, Started Cap. That's going to lead to war. Esau fight over that dollar. If you ain't using my dollar, you know, Esau show up. You're not using my dollar, he going to look to airstrike you. But other countries done built their strength up. The scripture say the weak sound strong. They got their weaponry built up too. And they like, hey, man, you got drones? I got drones too. You got jets? I got jets too. You got Apaches? I got Apaches too. Let's bang. You know? Then this country is so divided. You know? You got us here, Hebrew Israelites, New Black Panthers, Antifa, Proud Boys. You got all these different factions and groups. They're opposed to each other. So ain't no thing but to fight, man. That's gonna be second Ezra chapter 15, man. One group of people show to another group with swords in their hands. You're gonna have food wars in a minute. You know, as the famous start to kick up. You're gonna have territory wars. This is my block. They thought Jake was bad with a block. Oh, wait till Esau get his militia group and they say, you know, you want to come through this bridge, this area.
That's when they're gonna be setting up, checkpoints and stuff like that.
God, this is my bridge. I own this.
Right.
They little chick in the back seat, you know. You give us that chicken, I'll let you on through. You give me about, you know, give me all the rounds of ammo you got in the back, I'll let you go. Is that the Sony water you got in the back?
Yep.
I'm about to need that.
That's gonna be the new commodity because the dollar's gonna crash.
God, clean water. These that people take for granted now is going to be major and big in the coming days. And like I said, you can see a little precursor of that. Go watch that Civil War movie. The last word, key word, war. You're going to experience war. So war been coming, you need to get ready for it. You don't need to be crying like a baby, hoping it ain't going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, no, we're going to be good. Work will always continue. No, it's not, man. The writing's on the wall. This place is done.
Trump gonna squash all of that.
I heard that.
It ain't gonna be like that. Nah, that's not true. It's not biblically sound, man. See, because all this stuff has to happen before the children of Israel to get his kingdom back, man. We gotta go through this. This is the birth pains of it. The Lord can't come back unless there's the war in the valley of Jehoshaphat. Matter of fact, this is Joel 3:2. It says, and I will gather all nations, and I will bring them down to the valley of Jehoshaphat, and I will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage, Israel, whom they have scattered amongst all nations and parted their land. And they shall cast lots for my people, and have given a boy for a harlot, and sold a girl for wine that they may drink. And hey man, the Lord is doing this for us, man. Hey, all this gotta happen. You can't be scared like I wish it don't happen, because that means you wishing for you to stay into captivity, man. Hey, we're looking for a kingdom, man. We're looking for rulership, man. Hey, I don't know about you, but I'm tired of punching Esau in his clock, man. I'm getting to the point where shit, every time I get up, I'm ready to choke one of them motherfuckers out. Like, shit, I'm dead tired and wore out, man. And that's a precept in itself. It says they should wear out the saints. Hey, man, hey, we're getting wore out here, man. We're waiting for this change of power, man. This change of rulership. For the Lord to put everything that was wrong right side up. Put everything right side up again, man. With Israel on top and the nations at the bottom. We're waiting on that. But until we gotta wait for war, man. War is a big part of the scriptures. The whole scriptures is a fall of kingdoms, man. And everybody had their chance of rulership. And right now it's Esau Edom. And his is about us.
All right. So like I said, man, you gotta get ready for war. War is coming. And this is Exodus 15:3. The Lord is a man of war. The Lord is his name. So they said the Lord is a man of war. So if the Lord is a man of war, guess what? So are we. That's it. I got to watching that Civil War movie. I came out the movie, man. I'm ready to put the war paint on. You know, I'm ready to get down and get busy, man. Be so fired up. I ain't seen a good war movie in a long time. And that was one that get your fix going, man. You want to see some bang, bang, shoot 'em up. Which in real life, it's going to be that times 1,000. And if you're in the right spirit, we're here, we're ready for it. Like I said later, I'm rooting for you. We're tired of this American way of living. It's not very conducive to our spirit, and we're ready for the next phase to come. Peace doesn't come to the war is won. And the Lord said that I'm not bringing peace. I'm coming with a sword. The Lord said I'm coming for war. He wants all the smoke. And so we come in that same spirit like we do too. We ready for it. We want that, man. Especially you seeing Esau, you know, his blood needs to be shed. That's the only way the land could be cleansed, you know. What's that, according to number 35 and 33? Yeah, so, hey, prepare to see bloodshed. Prepare to see people crying, big crying, a lot of unaliving. America the Great, America, Babylon the Great, gonna turn into a war zone. It's gonna be war over here. You're gonna see gunshots going on, explosions. And so mentally and spiritually, you gotta be prepared for that. We'll never be physically prepared, but spiritually and mentally, you should be ready for that, man.
That's why Yahweh Shah said all these are the beginning of sorrow. And then I like what Kadar said earlier because he said it's pretty much the birth pain. And pretty much, you know, if you use that analogy, you understand that when a woman is giving birth, first thing coming is blood before that baby's born is blood. And so that represents the beginning of sorrow. And so when the oxygen mentioned it was numbers 35 and 33, but I go ahead and get that real quick because that right there, when he said the blood, Luke is paraphrasing, the blood defiled the land except by them that shed the blood. Okay? And so that means Esau's blood got to be shed before this new birth, which is the Israel kingdom, which the Israel kingdom to come, that's gonna come after. That's why it was the second of the 69, which says Esau's the beginning of the world, Esau's the end of the world, Jacob is the beginning of it that follows. Like it. So it's numbers 35 and 33. And it says, so shall so ye shall not pollute the land where ye are, for the blood is defiled the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. Okay, and that talks about Esau Edom. We're going back into most of the bloody city. So that's how he established his city. That's how he established the world. He established America by blood. Okay, so therefore blood has to be shed, which is the Edomite blood got to be shed before the new world is going to come, which is Israel, which is second of the 69. Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows.
And it's gonna come, no matter how much he slow played or how fighting over there talking about he don't want no smoke, he trying to calm things down. Hey, nah, it's biblical prophecy. It's gonna happen. The Lord said it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. here's a precept that goes into that. This is Ezekiel 38:4. It says, "And I will turn thee back and put hooks in thy jaws." So the look, like, man, just like when you casting the net out, casting your rod out with a fish, man. And you catch a fish, hey, that hook is in the jaw when you pull it. Hey, that's what the Lord is doing. He's pulling Esau into this war. No matter how he's struggling, every time he think he's doing something that's gonna bring peace, it's actually gonna bring war to him, man. You can't do nothing against the truth before the truth, man. So every time he's trying to do something that's like to bring peace, it's gonna actually be a shot. He's gonna shoot himself in the foot, man. So hey, the Lord is drawing this dude to war, man. That's his whole MO. Let me finish reading though. It says, "And I will turn thee back and put hooks in their jaw, and I will bring thee forth, and all thy armies, horses and horsemen, all them clothed with all sports and armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all them holding swords." Man, I mean that's the whole Lord's MO. He's a man of war, an austere, strong man. He's gonna make Esau fight this war, no matter how much you don't want to. So he could try to slow play it, but just like that precept said, even though it tarry, wait for it, it should surely come, it should not tarry. Hey, it's coming. We're seeing it.
Yeah, I got one. And this is Jeremiah 50:9. "For lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country, and they shall set themselves in array against her. From thence she shall be taken. Their arrows shall be as a mighty expert man, none shall return in vain." And eventually, the North Country represents Russia. And like Tay said earlier, he used the analogy that Iran is Russia's little brother, and Israel is trying to pick on him. And like any big brother, he gonna step up to the fight. If you try to overwhelm his little brother, and he's saying that, man, we about to shoot everything at you. Iran, they can defend themselves against some little rogue armies of them Ishmaelites, but when it comes to the big boys like Russia and China, they ain't got nothing for that. And to the point to where Biden said, that's your business if you get them motherfuckers involved in this shit. I ain't coming to help. He letting them know. You taking it all away.
He don't want the smoke. He's born to fight. He don't want to fight. I'm like, what?
I can't believe that he admitted that, though, man. That blows me away. That's the first time I've ever seen these Edomites make it sound like they wasn't ready to get down in no fight like that. That lets you know what time we in. They done lost the spirit to fight.
Yeah, and the same token, I seen when I read the article, they were saying they were still trying to hold on to the narrative as if, Israel still have a strong army after what Iran did, and they didn't create so much damage and so on and so forth. So they basically trying to do damage control in that article too. After what Biden just said.
And I got another point about what Israel actually did, other than kill a general. Israel and the UN, they have an agreement. It's a major agreement between all of the UN nations, which Israel and Iran is part of the UN agreement, is that you're not going to ever attack that country's embassy, period. And that's where they killed that general. Israel, they violated a major mandate of the UN by even attacking Iran's embassy in Syria. That was a major violation. They were supposed to be pulled out on the carpet and dealt with by everybody. But, the motherfucking small has control everything.
Man, I'm gonna bring this out right here. That's why Russell and China getting fired up. They done broke the rules of negation. It's Revelation 6:4. And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that it should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword. So China and Russia together, that's a great sword right there, man. And it's at a red horse. Russia's military red, China's military red. The Spaznet troops, the Red Dragons, they gonna come together and smash this place out. And it's not gonna be no peace either. It's gonna be like that movie I did a review on Civil War. Ain't gonna be no negotiations. Ain't gonna be no peace talks. It's gonna be nothing but bloodshed, man. It's It's gonna be like that everywhere. There's gonna be all kind of factions in Babylon the Great. You got Proud Boys group over here. You got Firestorm Boys over here. You got Black Panthers over here. You got some more Hebrew Israelite group over here. You know, T-shirt friends group. You know, factions, coalitions gonna be built up militarily wise. If the military they ain't with this stuff that they doing, they gonna break off. And when they break off, they gonna take military equipment with them. You might be a general like I ain't making that mandate. I was told to serve my country. So if he's in a battalion with whatever forces he got, hey, he gonna say this is mine. I'm about to use it. Remember the great is about to implode on itself. It's already imploded. We seeing it now. Let things keep going bad with that migrant crisis. You know, Texas, they said every week, Texas talking about I want to succeed. They want to see who all gonna go with them. That's the whole point of Civil War. Like these devils know Civil War is about to happen. It's almost as if they're like making it happen. I'm like, why would you keep flooding all kind of migrants into certain states? And they tell you not to do that, which lets you know it's all in the plan. Small hatters, they want to break America down. Babylon the Great. And when it's all broke down, then when there's danger everywhere, you can make people run the peace and safety by using that micro CHIP. They're gonna use fear. They're gonna threaten that security, and through that fear, all this is about the MOTB. They want you running with the MOTB, and that's why it's so good to know what's going on right now. To know why war is happening. So you don't run to Esau people in the military and think you're gonna go to some camp and get provisions, and they ain't gonna put that micro CHIP on. You know, that's what it's all about, man. And that's E trying to further the extension of his rulership. It's through war. And then like he knows his time is up because he's dragging his feet. And the other time Esau pumped up to go to war. Now he like, man, I don't want to. Why? Because he know he ain't that strong. He know it. He knows his military is about to splinter. He already know it. They got walk. They know who with them and who not. That one nonsense situation, that was to shake the military up, man. Who with us, who not? You know? Who gonna cover that mandate to, go unallow some Americans? Can you go do that? If not, we gotta get you out of here. And it's certain, I heard, man, it's on redacted. You want to go redacted? It's retired U.S. generals talking noise about Babylon the Great. So you know the youngsters that's in the military is hearing it. Okay, Joe Biden gonna protect the country. The government not gonna do it. We gotta do it, fellas. So this little Humvees, the tanks we got this is ours. It's gonna be a succession, man. Then they gonna lose their military equipment. Then how you gonna fight overseas when you split up here? You just had some general go rogue. That's why who's that Putin? He had to purge up the generals. Didn't want to do what he say do. China, America got to do it too. But America, they wisdom gone, so they ain't gonna know how to do it. By the time they want to purge up they rogue generals, it's gonna be too late. It's fighting time.
Back you up with that. It's Matthew chapter 12 and 25, and it says, "And Yahweh shall knew their thoughts, and said unto them, Every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand." And it says, "And if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall then his kingdom stand?"
You're that Satan's body because after his kingdom stands, they're divided on nationalities. You got it's like East Coast, West Coast beef. West Coast Edomites versus East Coast Edomites. They bang. Then you got subdivisions over here in Babylon the Great. Some for Republican politics, some for liberal politics. They're gonna bang on that. Some say I want to smoke with Iran. Joe Biden saying we don't want to smoke. So okay, I'm about to get the little, lieutenants and something to me that's loyal. Maybe we're gonna start our own little group for the people coalition. We the people. They're gonna recruit people off the block to come in with this military. Or we the second mass. They're gonna rename themselves. That's that movie. That show they're gonna take military equipment with them. Babylon ain't got a hold like that. They ain't got the juice like that no more. A lot of U.S. soldiers don't agree with what their government is doing. They don't agree. They go back to what I said earlier. A dude burnt himself talking about free Palestine. Like, what? So I'm looking at Babylon the Great. America, hey, a lot of y'all troops about to go AWOL on your butt.
Quick, second Exodus 15 and 12. It says, "And Egypt shall mourn, and the foundations of it shall be smitten with plagues and punishments that the Lord shall bring upon it. verse 14, it says, "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and the destruction draweth nigh, and one people standing up and fighting against another with swords in their hand. For there shall be sedition amongst men, invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the courses of their actions shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into a city and not be able, for because of the pride of the city shall it be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid."
That men should be afraid. Houses gonna be destroyed. You know, one people fighting against another sedition among men. That's about to happen now. That's why I like that movie Civil War. Started out as like riots.
What was that first movie? You said the foundation of Babylon shall be smitten with the plague.
It says, "Egypt shall mourn." Everybody know this is modern day Egypt.
Yep.
Modern day Sodom and Gomorrah. Yeah, it says, "Egypt shall mourn, and the foundations of it shall be smitten with plagues and punishment that Yahweh shall bring upon it."
And that goes back to what Tay was talking about. It said the foundation. So meaning the foundation is divided to what we was talking about earlier. You know, and that's why when Yahweh Shah said a nation divided against itself shall not stand, because it's not built on a foundation. So it's basically being separated. It's just like how Daniel broke down the statue. So basically, Esau's kingdom is like clay, you know, and then you got another part of his kingdom that's like iron. Okay, it's all divided. You know, that's the foundation of America.
They're going to the EU. They're divided.
Yep.
Now the European nations, the UK, and Germany and France and all that, they can't decide on one thing or nothing, man. They all divided. They all bigger than us.
Yeah, I seen an article about how the EU is going against how they want to do their digital currency. They divided about that.
Right. So it's a bunch of division, man. They divided up, then they divided over here. Some is pro mask, some ain't wearing no mask.
Yeah.
They say the thing is that like these Edomites don't know that I like to show that movie Civil War is that your military is divided. That right there shows you weak, man. A lot of your military, your National Guard, they're gonna turn on you when you put out that mandate to, get at the American citizens. They're gonna start their own coalition, man. They're about to lose tanks, jets, helicopters, about to lose equipment. They're gonna lose bases. This base gonna raise a flag, man. We do Republic of whatever they gonna call their name.
All the military weapons that used to build that foundation. Oh, boy. That's all bad, man.
So that how you gonna win? That's it. This time he what he call it, order out of chaos.
Yep.
He gonna create some chaos. This time he ain't gonna be able to reel it in. It's gonna get too much out of hand. So the MOTV is gonna come up sloppy. Only the people that's real scared and don't know the truth are gonna go for it. You got any type of, where you pretty, I'm gonna say if you're part of the hopeful elect, you're not gonna go for it. They don't use fear. But this thing coming up real ragged, man. Really, you're gonna throw it out. It's gonna be like last minute. You trying to do your homework. You know what I'm saying? For it's time to wake up and that shit all jumbled. That's how he about to do. And like I'll tell you, this is when anybody's gonna piss their pants. When any military any part of their military decides to break off and declare themselves independent, oh man, hey, Esau gonna a brick. He gonna lay a brick in his pants. Because they gonna be like, hold up, my military ain't together. I'm like, you didn't know that? They been talking, they don't like the way the policies and how they get down, how they leave it. Remember they left, who was that? I want to say Afghanistan. They was in some little Ishmael country. And they left all the stuff there.
Yeah.
They pissed that military off, man. A lot of military generals, like I said earlier, they talking noise. I don't know what's up with the American military. They don't usually operate like that. Or they not going like the old school movies. So go watch that movie, y'all. Strong with that Civil War movie. That stuff like that, that's gonna happen. I guarantee you, there's gonna be facts in the military in the USA that's going to break off. And when they break off, they're gonna take equipment with them. This tank is mine. My squad own this tank. We ain't listening to General Ratliff no more. We are our own group. We got guns. These F-22 rockets, these is mine. What you mean? These drones, these is mine. You not serving the people. I gotta serve the people. Then go find whoever crazy time got to try to quell all this mess in the military, then you're gonna see the militia groups pop up. And the militia groups, man, certain them is ex-military, they got some stuff too. They ain't got the U.S. military got, but they got enough to where, if your military is all in certain factions, like you said, they're gonna be opening up camp. A lot of the Esau stuff in the U.S. military is gonna be overseas. Your big dogs overseas. So you ain't gonna have everything you need, especially if a whole military base decide to break off and take what you need. Then you got militia groups over here, You're not gonna quell that chaos, man. You're gonna have to play on people's fear. And a lot of people at that time, I'm speaking for hopeful episode, we're not gonna be scared like that. Hey, y'all can have that, man. I want to see your stuff get blew up. It's been a long time coming. So it's gonna be all splintered up. All these groups, they're gonna get bold after that too. Once the military group do something vicious on the news, if Esau run that, probably gonna jump up. Hey, I got an AR too. It's time for us to spread our nuts, boys. We gotta make America great again. All them hardcore Trump supporters, they gonna get riled up. They probably get riled up watching the movie Civil War. Some of them probably watching like, man, I think we can get the White House. What you think, Jerry? They might be talking that. It's scenario they play, they put the thought. It's predictive programming. They're like, we didn't get enough, and the U.S. military is not going to win this battle. World War III will be the end of Esau here. That's why Joe Biden said he don't want the smoke. I know why he's saying he don't want the smoke. Your military is not tough like that. You're too divided. Your people are divided.
You went around the whole earth, pillaging, raping, robbing, murdering, taking land. Now everybody hates you. Everybody got nukes now, man. Everybody got missiles. Kim Jong-un, they don't call him a rocket man for no reason. Everybody, man, got nukes and missiles now. And everybody wants to shoot at Babylon the Great. Even people in his own states.
And right here, they gonna get some cruise missiles.
I got a quick one real
quick.
It's
my Apache helicopter.
This is 2nd Edges 16, and I'm gonna start at 13 because this is the end of America right here. It says, "For strong is the right hand that bendeth the bow; his arrows is shot are sharp, and shall not miss. When they begin to be shot unto the ends of the world, behold, plagues are sent, and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. And the fire kindled, and shall not be put out till it consumes the foundation of the earth. Like as an arrow which has been shot by a mighty archer, returneth not backwards, even so the plagues that shall be sent upon the earth shall not return again." Man. So, man, the Lord said, man, He's going to allow other nations to shoot missiles on this place. And like, whenever it goes to being shot out, it's not going to return backwards. It's going to hit whenever the Lord allows it to hit. It's going to hit its target. America, Babylon the Great, it's going to be taken off the map. Thus says the scriptures. That's not my word. That's the Lord's word. Man. It's going to happen. So you got to get right with the Lord, man. Get in this truth if you're not in it. Because, hey, man, the only thing that's going to save us out of this is your house by shooting down shop. Your AR-15 ain't going to save you. You're trying to click up with a militia group or join the military or try to run to a different country, ain't going to save you, man. It's going to go down everywhere. And we're in the midst of it, man. We're in the midst of war around. Just like the opening precept, wars and rumors of wars. That's all that we're hearing.
You got to dominate the news feed. Every Jake that joins the Esau's militia, he going to go first. Lord willing, because they going to know he going to have his little vest on, strapped up. They'll say, Billy, go out there first. They going to, hey, right in the back of his head. Got me one real easy. Or they'll just leave Jake. They can go out there fighting Esau. See, it's the battle, they two, gunned up. And they'll hop in their truck and take off and leave Jake out there by himself. If you watch the Civil War movie, you're going to see that. Jake got did just like that. And that's what you get for being out there with Esau trying to fight for his old wicked kingdom. This place needs to go. It's time to step aside and let this place, hey, let it rip. That's what's about to happen. It's going to be war torn in this area. And like Russia and China's already here. They calling them migrants. They're already here. But I know Jake's right now. If you pop out right now, Jake going to go out there and he going to go in Esau militia. Esau going to do him in real easy. Like Jake going to be in the tree. They're going to use that as their rallying cry to bring America great again. They going to get out there to eat Buster's gun. They going to, hey.
That's a quick precept just to back you up when it says, everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword.
Ooh, I should have used that for my lesson on that movie Civil War, because everybody that like every Jack in that movie that was clicked up with Esau, well, I'm gonna say the majority of them had a bad face, man. And they showed that at the beginning of the movie, like they really wanted to pump in Jake's head, like I want you to go first, like
Yeah.
you're the main target.
And that goes back to how they used to treat the Jakes back in the day when they first joined the military.
Right, right.
Yeah,
They still do that.
yeah, they still do that. Yeah, I believe it.
That
Yeah.
ain't changed.
And so, real quick, this is Jeremiah 51:6. I think what part you read at Jeremiah? What part? 51 and
I didn't read it very much.
oh,
I did it was 30.
okay. This Jeremiah 51:6, and it said, "Flee out of the midst of Babylon." Okay, so that's the advice that you should be given. It said, "Flee out of the midst of Babylon," meaning your mindset shouldn't be trying to join in with Babylon, aka America. And it says, "And deliver every man his soul, be not cut off in her iniquity." Right? And so that going back to what we just read in Isaiah, it said everyone that is found with Babylon, okay, shall be thrust through with the sword. Okay? So right here it said, "Be not cut off in her iniquity, for this is the time of the Lord's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense." So, so if you join in with anything associated with America, aka Babylon the Great, you're gonna fall right along with it. All right. And in verse 7, and it says, "Babylon have been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine. Therefore the nations are mad." Which going back to the precept, you got to pray it out.
Let's go right back into that second edge of 16. Man. The nations are mad, man, and that's why their rockets and their missiles going to be shot throughout the ends of the earth. As the scripture says. Like, that's how you know it's not talking about a little arrow. He said an arrow will be shot from one end of the earth to another end of the earth. That ain't nobody strong enough to take a bow and shoot that far. That's talking about a missile, man, a rocket, a nuclear missile. You got that?
And in verse 8, and it says, "Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her? Take balm for her pain, if so be she may be healed." Verse 9, "We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her. Let us go everyone into his own country, for her judgment reaches unto heaven and is lifted up even to the sky."
We're seeing that now too. People are leaving this place, man. They like, man, this place is through. Like, we sucked all we could get out of Babylon. And, like I was here only just to build money up and send it to my country, and I'm gone. We're seeing people leave right now, man.
That's what happened with your co-worker that was from what, Nigeria?
Yeah, he left.
Yeah.
He left. A lot of them left. I know a dude from Poland that left. Another co-worker, she's from Romania.
Right.
She left. And it tripped me out when they left. They all talk well about Babylon. They're like, I was told this, when I get here is this. And the Hamite, which I think he was a Jake. Right. I think because he looked, he like a Jake. Like, he was shook up, man. He was one of the little crybaby dudes. He's like, why is there so much war over here? Why is the war? And I had to educate dudes. Like, he's like, he started getting discriminated again. You know, he was real dark. Man, let him know, like, man, we thought this was a game? Like, you thought we just saying this, be saying this? Like, these Edomites don't like us. And they don't like you either. You a friendly sucker, but you dark, so I don't know what. That's why I don't like you. He couldn't wrap his head around that. He's like, man, why they do this? Why they do that? And I had to show him the ropes. And, man, he was so scared. He said, I'm going to get about a couple checks together, tape, and I'm going back to Nigeria. And I said, yeah, you better, man. You ain't going to make it.
And he pretty much asked the same question with those migrants in New York that had to basically get out of the shelter 30 days. What Biden gave them 30 days to get out?
Yeah.
That's the same question that they asked.
Hey, I got one. Back you guys up.
What they say, why they got here?
Yeah, right. He said, why did Biden bring us over here and knowing and if he's not going to provide us no job? And so they fell for that American dream.
Now he got did. All of them got did like that. Told me that. They're like, you should have told me Tay was like this. I know you.
Right.
This is Revelation 18 and 17. For 1 hour, so great riches is come to naught, and every shipmaster and all the companies of ships and sailors and as many as trade by sea stood far off. It goes back to what you were saying earlier. They don't even want to trade, with America. They don't see America as no money maker no more.
Right.
It's pretty much a wrap.
Yep. And that's why we were just looking at that article earlier where we said the reason why Iran joined in with the BRICS nation, and that's the reason why. Because America put sanctions on them, and they like, well, if we can't go this route, then we might as well join in with the BRICS.
The BRICS company, they're looking at America like they're the smoker. It's like y'all little money y'all got. I ain't even trying to deal with you.
Right.
I can't make no money off of you. You dealing in U.S. dollars. We don't even take that.
They weaponize their money, and they use their money as a weapon. And now it's a backfire. Now Putin shows you how to work around it. China shows you how to work around it. Now they tell the little country, join up with me. We'll back ours up with gold. It's more attractive than they used to pay for dollars. They like, you don't say. It sure is. And now everybody's like a hot fire now. Ethiopia's in there. I want to say, I think Egypt is done join. Saudi Arabia, the United Arab Emirates.
Yep.
They in there.
Argentina might join. Argentina for right now, they on the bench right now, so that's another country that might join too.
Yeah, so then you got our South Africa is the one that made the other African choice to join up.
Yep.
So now without him being able to weaponize his dollar, now he got to come with a straight sword. And his sword looking weak. Rusted up, it's not as powerful as it used to be. So now he trying to tell everybody, hey man, we all gonna play nice. How about we all get along? We're not gonna do that. And the rest of the nation, we got to do it. I keep saying it.
He got to go back to that. He got to go back to that, just like you said, that old tactic where he's trying to get people to trust him. And that's the same tactic was in Psalm 55 and 21. He said, the words of his mouth is smooth as his butter. And yet war was in his heart. Losing paraphrase. And that's what he's trying to go back to. Everybody is hip to his tactics now. That's why what the scripture said, we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. That's Esau right there. We're not ignorant of his moves now.
And the nation don't want it because now he ain't got no enticement. He used his money. When he said transgress by wine, philosophies, right. He used to give out foreign aid to countries. Now they smack it around like, I don't want that. That's a pile of paper. What I'm going to do with that? Yeah, he handing out gold over there.
And one of the things, though, where that's making the money weak is because of the fact that the military is weak. The military is what really gave the dollar its power. Because if you didn't deal with our dollar, we was gonna send our military in there to kill you, like they did Gaddafi, like they did Iraq. But the signs that our military is showing that it's weak, then they like we gonna start backing our stuff like gold.
Going back to what Tay was saying earlier when he was saying that the very people in the military is going, they don't agree with the government now, so it's making the nation divided against itself.
The military is divided. The military got to be unified to be strong. The military divided is going to be weak. You got one group saying, hey, I'm ready to go here and smoke. You got one group like, hey, man, that's wrong. We need to set up defenses. One group saying, hey, we need to go out and conquer like we did back in the day. In a minute, they go, hey, if a general got too much of rank, he got, people like him, and he going to say the government is against itself. It's unconstitutional. Now I got to go get the government. And he going to take a whole group, a whole military base. I done heard that talk early in the movie talking about now they going to have no military equipment. I'm looking like, shit. Let these generals that's high rank got paid with leave and take bases with them.
That got persuasion.
That's what I'm saying. Now I got Apaches. Now I got jets. Man. Now I got Humvees. Now I got tanks. This is for the people. And then you got loyalists. They're going to be, I'm with what Joe Biden said, the United States government. Now it's going to be a big time war. Or you got to say, I noticed, you got to look at what Russia's doing, man. Putin, man, he real slick. He instigated. I remember he told Texas governor, if you want to succeed, I'll give you weapons to back you up. So how do we not know that there's people in the government that's like, might defect? I like the way Putin is talking. So me and my regiment, the people I'm over, we all, hey, we're the new founding people. We the NFFA. You know what I'm saying? Hey, pull out a whole different uniform. Pull out the Desert Storm uniform. U.S. military just got splintered just like that.
And I like how you said it, because that's real slick. Because Texas, they got ship docks where food can easily come in from Texas from the water right there if they get Texas to align with them, and that goes for California, all the southern states, Florida and all of them.
Yeah. They can show you that in the movie. That's what happened in the movie. Certain parts of the military defected, and when they defected, they ain't gonna say, "Well, oh yeah, man, here's your helicopter back. I don't want to serve. Here's your tanks back." No, man, this my shit. You incompetent. I gotta do it. The Trump sorry, we gonna raise up another Trump. There might be, hey, just like Africa, military generals running their countries. Governor Gray said we need military leaders. I want my general to be president. He should be president. He's real respected. I like General Patton. Forget a Trump. And I got weapons too. Oh yeah, look, that's insider stuff. Look, if I'm inside, I can go in. Nigga, missiles disabled. I run the show anyway. Shit, I like General Patton's policies better. That's what's that like. When I look at it, I can't say that for sure, but I think that's how it's really gonna go down right there, y'all. The division, the military gonna turn on itself. Especially if they give an order, hey, go out here, you sweep this block. You know what I'm saying? Like if they give the order to go map out Jake, Esau do that, but they gotta go to like the suburbs and knock off East. Man, they not gonna do it. That's why he got to have a robotic military. He's going to lose his people. That's a resource. A valuable resource. He about to lose that. I said this shit gonna turn into Star Wars. It might be like the U.S. military versus like androids and fucking drones and stuff like that. Because people are saying, man, forget the government. The government, he gonna call like I like that movie Civil War, he called them insurrectionists. We are quelling the insurrectionists. And really it's the people talking about I'm not paying $8 a gallon for gas no more. You got me messed up. And General Patton got our back. Texas. In the movie they put it as Texas and I want to say Texas and California. A lot of people didn't like the movie because of that. But I'm like, shit, that could happen. You never know. You never know. But Texas always talk about seceding. Like, hey, stuff keep going the way it's going. If Joe Biden don't cut them checks, they get their government funding, guess what? They gonna rebel. And like the top level Edomites, the elites, that's what they want. They didn't come in, oh, it's MOTV time. Tell your military people, that right there can make the military break down, like they did with the Jews. They might say, hey, we going with a new MOTV, you got to get it, man. Elon Musk's Neuralink. Somebody say, I ain't doing that. Oh, but this is critical combat effectiveness. You got to do it. That right there might create division. Hey, I'm out. I'm going
out there, C-19 situation.
Yeah, I'm going out. I'm what they call it, dishonorable discharge. Yep. Court martial. I'm out of here, Wherever that goes. You can just see it already. Like I said, dude burnt himself up. Talking about free Palestine here. U.S. military personnel doing that. If he feel like that, how many others feel like that? Plus, Esau, man, they watching videos in they barracks and bunkers. You got a lot of takes in Esau military like, hey, man, I think I made a mistake. I don't want to serve the military no more. We just need, certain General Johnson. You got a place for us to go. We this now. And that's gonna go down like that, man. That's why Esau Joe Biden don't want to fight, man. He got issues at home. How you gonna whoop butt overseas and your at home ain't right? And like I said earlier, you brought it up. NATO was split up. NATO gonna split up, man. NATO gonna bang on, like you say. NATO gonna bang on Babylon the Great. The Europeans, man, they gonna turn on Babylon the Great, man. Like I put out there, what it say? The missile. Everybody that has missiles, hey, shoot at her. That's gonna be NATO, China, Russia, like you said earlier, Rocket Man. Everybody got to blast this place, man.
So yeah, he didn't want to work that hard.
I forgot all about Kim Jong-un. That motherfucker make me laugh. He swear he the shit.
He said what they did to Saddam Hussein Gaddafi. He like, I ain't gonna be next. We doing missile tests every week.
Yeah, well, he make me laugh just looking at him, man. You can't tell him shit.
You gotta have a lot of missiles, a lot of rockets. You do tests every week, man.
Man, every time I look at North Korea make noise firing off missiles. Every time I hear them, it's missile test. Missile test. Missile test. I'm like, God, hey, you gonna save me for the war, man? They blowing this load now. Hey, that's like that's communist, that's a dictatorship. They ain't got no choice but to make war material. And I think one day his military was breaking sticks and rocks with their fists and fire. God.
Yeah, I think it was Korea.
Yeah, that's North Korea, man. One of them will take out 50 Babylonian American government.
Homeboy shot one of his generals with an anti-air gun. And I'm like, damn, he got issues.
So it's not looking good for Babylon the Great, man, at all, man. War coming here. And we're going to be in the midst of it. So that's why you got to be in a secret rebellion to be how about Yahweh Shah. That's the only, only salvation you're going to get. You're going to need that protection around you as you out here with all this destruction. That's what we tell people.
It's a beautiful yet scary time, man. So, but that's the right spirit to be in, is to love what you're seeing. Because your forefathers of old, man, they wanted to see this time, man. There was a precept that says, hey, man, blessed is he that liveth to see the fall of his enemies. Yeah, so that's a good thing, man. We're seeing the fall of our enemies, man. We're seeing the downfall of Esau, Edom, man, and these other nations. So that's a good thing right there, man. We just got to go through it and pray the Lord that he keep us and we're part of that hopeful elect. And you got a good chance of doing that as long as you're studying the scriptures and doing exactly what the Lord said to do. And if you know his true name and you know his true intent. Now, if you're over there stuck in Christianity and you think you're still doing something, now you're not probably going to be a part of that.
Going back what Drake Stater said. Like our brother down beauty used to be like, love the destruction of Babylon is great. Love that our captivity is breaking down. We about to get free in a minute. Esau about to get his just due. That's good, man. So I'm gonna come with this Job 21 and 30. The wicked is reserved to the day of destruction. They should be brought forth to the day of wrath, man. We know who's bringing that wrath. They say, how about y'all shot? These military, they're gonna fight each other in a minute. And then y'all shot gonna show, they're gonna try to fight him. They're gonna try to war with the Lamb. Y'all shot gonna show everybody who really running. I'm Lord of Lords, King of Kings.
Like I said, in Joel 3, that the Lord was doing this. The Lord's going to plead with these nations for his people Israel.
God, I ain't want that jury. He about to rock it, man. I want the whole elect. So that's why we got to put on like these elections will be preserved to see our Lord and Savior, because it's about to be a war zone out here, man. You're going to hear gunshots every night, explosions every night. You're going to walk out, the priest said, you have to walk out, you're going to see dead bodies everywhere. Crows eat dead bodies all throughout the street, man.
Yeah, that's why you need to pray continuously. The scripture say pray without ceasing. You don't know if you're part of that number or not, so you need to pray and repent every day. Because all hell is breaking.
And also allow the person where they work out their own salvation. Work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. And that's why it's important for you to fear the house out to the outside, right? And not man, but not Esau either.
Not just love. I love the Lord. We got to do is love him. We got to fear him. Fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. Yep. So have that healthy fear, man, is going to save you.
But that fear going to come about when that war, that's the war coming about. That's why he's bringing war. A lot of you don't put the Lord right now because everything is all, it's going good. It's not a system. Go get a McDouble. When war is out, the gunshots, like even the children going to act different. Everybody's not going to be in this birth spirit. Like you look at IURC, they're over there having concerts and they nigga Hebrew breakdown, Hebrew hopscotch. When war come out, everybody going to be, hey, you got to be paying attention. You want to keep your life, you be circumspect and be quiet.
And all through the scriptures, they say, woe unto the world. Right? And it literally says that woe unto the world, woe unto Babylon. That woe goes into destruction. If you look up the meaning of that word, it literally tells you great sorrow and distress. If you think about what brings great sorrow and distress, it's war, pestilence. People dying in the streets.
War brings the beginning of sorrow. Yep. A lot of loved ones gonna be unalive. You're gonna see people unalive, people each other for the last little bit of food. That's gonna make turn on each other.
Starvation. All
Yeah,
that, man.
it's gonna be
That's
bad out here.
man.
So I'm gonna come. This is Revelation 11 and 8. And then their bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which princes called Solomon Egypt, whom also our Lord was crucified, man. You're gonna see that. You're gonna be prepared to see a bunch of dead bodies. That's what's gonna be out here. Very prevalent, all over the place. That's what you're gonna see. So it's like we've been saying, it's best to be in the scriptures and make Yahweh your salvation, your refuge, your pavilion. Because in a minute, the Lord about to really, he gonna show judgment out here, man. It's gonna be real ugly out here.
They go Psalm 91, she said, 1,000 shall fall out outside, 10,000 out thy right hand. So you're gonna see lots of dead bodies in the streets. You're gonna see a lot of death and chaos. But it said it shall not come nigh thee. That's because if you were part of the elect, you made the Lord your habitation, as it said earlier in that scripture. Hey man, you would be good. So as long as you trust in the Lord, how about you not shine, not Jesus Christ, and not this blue hair behind head devil or Buddha or somebody or some shit. You trust in the power of the creator heaven and earth, you'll be alright. But if not, man, you're gonna be caught out there.
Just like Islam, I see like Islam today.
And you trust in Muhammad.
Yeah, want to fight the brother. I got to think. I don't know what city that was. It was an issue. But it was a Jake. He was all into that Nation of Islam stuff so bad. He wanted to dang near fight the brother. Man.
That was in Orlando.
That was Orlando.
Yeah.
I knew it was somewhere. Man.
They said they called him a demon.
He acted like one.
Them brothers in Orlando, they seem like they go through it every week if they can.
Maybe that's a good one.
Yeah, they got some good camps.
That devil, man, he showed up. They got a spirit on him. He wanted to spit his Muhammad stuff. And when the brother asked him about it, he couldn't explain it, so he probably just heard it come YouTube. He ain't ready to run.
I thought they was about to whoop dude too.
Huh?
I thought they was about to whoop him.
If he kept on, they was.
No, they wasn't about to whoop him. They was trying to
they
ignore
take their
him.
garment off for no reason.
But it was like two brothers took off their garments.
Exactly.
I was like, oh shit.
But they very, like I said, they do would have touched that one brother talking to him.
Yeah.
I know the brothers would have went off. I seen examples of it.
He said he was. He said he didn't.
They don't take their garments off for no reason. And I think
no, they went to the store or something. They showed him walk off.
So he was sitting up on brother's face, all like, like he mad because he didn't know his stuff. Really taking down the block, man. Islam ain't hitting no more.
He was lying about that.
They do it.
He got mad when he asked him about a scripture or something, and then when he couldn't recite it, and he was like, dude, then he read the Quran, and then he turned his back and started back teaching him, dude, homeboy snapped. That was very rude. Went off. I was like, damn. I ain't gonna lie, man, I can't take somebody putting their finger in my face. I would have been somewhat triggered. That brother handled that good.
You gotta get in the spirit. Yeah, you gotta get in the
Yeah.
spirit.
He handled that very well.
The scripture said be slow to anger.
Yeah, he handled it. Plus, he had the brothers. They already had the handle, man. He did good.
No, the brother, he said it. He said that was good to him, as long as he didn't touch him.
The demons they were, but back on track. Hey, that's gonna be warfare in a minute, man. Ain't gonna be no arguing. It's gonna be gun battles. This thing really pop off. And Jake's already got demons on him, so Jake gonna handle it like Esau gonna handle it when all hell breaks loose. So it's going down. The spirit out here is war. It ain't gonna be no war over this, but all that. It's gonna be straight, gun battles, all kinds of stuff going on. So we about to go into war. I'm looking for what's that? The war in the Middle East, Iran and Israel. Watch for that to heat up. Watch for that to heat up, y'all. It's gonna heat up. And it's getting the truth while you can, because it's going down. Esau wants to censor all the truth. Now he's trying to cut it out. We calling it out correctly. He's looking bad. But saying that after they already passed laws, in Europe, they passed something here, trying to troop out the block, and we're not gonna be out here. When guns is going, we're not gonna be out here. Hey, give me that 1 Peter and 2. Nah, man, it's over with. You gotta, whatever you got. Y'all got more precepts?
I got one. This is going back into what I said when America was pretty much spread thin, but this will pretty much break down the destruction of America as a whole. This pretty much summarizes. It is Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 5, and it says, yeah, also, because he transgressed by wine, he's a proud man, need to keep it at home. All right, and that goes into Esau's military being spread out in different countries. All right, and it says, who enlarges his desires as hell and is as death and cannot be satisfied, but gather unto him all nations and heap unto him all people. Shall not all these take up a parable against him and a talking proverb against him and say, woe to him that increases that which is not his. All right? And that's basically going back into Esau enemy, like God still kill and destroy. And it says, how long to him that made it himself was his place? Shall they not rise up suddenly that shall bite you, and awake the weight that shall vex you, and thou shalt be a booty unto them, because thou hast spoiled many nations. All remnants of the people shall spoil thee, because of man's blood, for the bodies of the land of the city, and all that dwell therein. Woe unto him that covets in evil covetousness to his house, that he may set his nest on high, that he may be delivered, from the power of evil. All right, and so pretty much they break down America as a whole. Everything that America has done worldwide is gonna come back tenfold back right here in America and get Babylon the Great.
Esau said it's based on how the Lord is bringing them down right now. Hence that scripture, sitting the dust over the daughter of Babylon, there should be no more blood, there should be no more cause fingering delicate. That's Esau Edom's faith, man. It's throughness for him on the ground. The base man again.
Uh, Back where he belongs.
Third woe coming quickly. You know, the third woe is that World War III. It's about to be on and cracking. You know, you got to pull something up. Ain't wrong. That being said, hey, up to edify. God praise the Lord too.
Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh, by Hashem,
God. Baby. Hey, shalom to the Akhlaq on coming forward. Get us out of here, baby. Stay locked in.
Water for tuning in.